Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. I just broke down the Flores-Chavez tape, so I'm going to have a take for you guys on that. I got a lot of content out for you guys. They're going to do two shows today. So if you missed this one, it's all good. We'll get you back on the second one. We're going to get started in just a minute, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all forms of social media, 3D Boxing blog, all forms of social media. All right, let me pay the bills real quick. Hang on. This is being ridiculous. I'm having some technical issues here. All right. Good to have everyone aboard. All right. Let me get the Patreon link. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog on all forms of social media. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Smash the like button, subscribe. Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month. Get y'all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It's anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do live betting, the updated props. We do all that good stuff for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month. Get y'all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. $5 a month. We also stream fights there. It's just a great boxing community to be a part of. After you guys join the Patreon, if you have not already, guys, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. Hang on one second. I got to take a leak real quick. Much better now. All right, let's start these from the top, y'all. It's good to have everybody here. A couple minutes in, took a leak, and now we're to go. Good afternoon, David. Finally able to catch one and not at work. Good. Workers for suckers. Big G, what up, Jab? We got Rocket here, the homie. Yo, Gary Dollars, aka G Money. Appreciate that, Rocket. Appreciate that. So I want to get into a couple of things first. The first card is obviously tomorrow night. We got a Golden Boy card tomorrow night. It's headlined by Manny Flores and Jorge Chavez. I just did the tape. I like Flores. When I watched the tape, I did see some flaws. I did see things I don't like about Flores. But ultimately, I think Flores is pretty good. I don't think he's going to be a world champion anytime soon, but he's pretty good. I watched the Jorge Chavez fight, and I was disgusted. Jorge Chavez is not good. And he's a better athlete. Like he does, like he Naturally, he's more gifted. He's just not good at boxing. He's jittery. He doesn't work behind the jab. He tries to use his head movement. He's more athletic than Chavez, but he's not a great athlete. He's not Jan Santana or anything like that, right? So he doesn't really use his jab to get inside. He just tries to use a bunch of head movement to kind of slide his way in. And he's not good at it. He's not that athletic, and he's easy to hit. And his feet are a mess. His feet are crossed. He's off balance. His balance is a disaster. I don't think he's going to be able to consistently get on the inside with Chavez. Chavez is going to be able to get on the inside with Flores. So now he's going to be at the end of Flores' punches, which is a bad place to be. And if he tries to get inside, he's not real slick. He doesn't have great head movement. He's going to walk into shots. Now, Flores, in many ways, is a sitting duck. He's more stationary than there's head movement, but it goes away pretty early. Second, third round, his head is just on a line, and he starts getting hit. And we saw that in the Santabanez fight, which is why he lost. He just got hit too much. Chavez does not appear to be a hitter. He doesn't set his feet. He doesn't sit down on his punches. He just kind of wings them. Which, unless he's got all-world power, you're not getting the most. You're not getting the most out of your shot. So unless you have all-world next-level power and you can throw heavy shots like that, which he can't, there's not going to be a whole lot on him. So, I'm just not a huge fan of Chavez. Actually, I think he's quite poor. So to me, I like Flores. I said before I watched the tape, I was going to lean towards Flores. Let me get into the tape. I've gotten into the tape. I am fully invested in the tape, and I like Flores even more. So I'm going to take that. The rest, I'm going to take Flores. I wouldn't mess around too much with the methodology if it's available. I wouldn't touch that too much. Hang on. Get a couple things up here. Let me work on a couple of things here. DraftKings. All right. And then box. All right. I'm going to get to these in just a second. I want to continue breaking this card down, and I'll get to all your comments and everything in just a minute. Gucci Man, Manny Flores, and Chavez is on this card that we just got into. I definitely like Flores. Then we got these other fights, which are all kind of mismatches. This is the other one that is somewhat interesting. We've seen him on a pro box card with Marcus Valle. That was 2 years ago already. That's wild. This is the other fight that could be interesting. I don't know how you guys feel about Jordan Panthan. I'm not a huge fan. Middleweight DeAndre Pettis is his best win. This is the other fight that you might want to. We may look at an upset on that one. But the rest of the card is mismatches. Brian Lua, Fabian Guzman, Leonardo Sanchez, Caden Griffiths on the card, Javier Mesa. It's a good Golden Point live card. The only two fights I think worth betting, and I really like the Flores fight. I think the Flores fight is worth betting. I think Gucci Man at the odds we're going to look at is worth betting. The other fight, if you can get an odds on it, Panthan and Goga is interesting. It really is interesting. Panthan and Goga, that's a fight you might want to bet the upset on, depending on what the odds are. If you guys, does anyone have a book on Panthan and Goga? Let me know what that is at, because there's one. It's been 2 years, but if you're asking me who wins, Goga might win that fight. Now, I don't have a book on it. Let me update this so Jab doesn't make a liar out of me like happened to me yesterday when Jab's like, you definitely have this fight. And I said, I definitely don't. And then it was up there. And Jab was right and I was a liar. That's not to know. Okay, I still don't have anything on this. So right now, Chavez and Flores is the only fight I have. If you guys want a weekday parlay, I still like this. I think the odds on this are pretty good. Flores and Elijah Pierce. Pierce has come down a little bit. Pierce was minus 2,000 yesterday. Now he's minus 1,600. I like it at minus 2,000. I love it at minus 1,600. I would probably bet on this. I think this little two-leg parlay is a little bit sexy. I would take this parlay. I would take this. This is going to be the Friday parlay. Didn't like Johnny says didn't like this. He says that he didn't like Pierce. Okay. Let me read exactly what he said, because I was intrigued by this. To me, this was interesting. It was like a no-brainer. Like, yeah, Pierce. He liked Das Moranis. He says Das Moranis is underrated, which I think is fair. I wish there was something else to add on this, because Pierce doesn't even bring down my odds all that much. I'm basically betting here on Flores. I may personally just leave the bet as Flores alone at -290. I think the odds are pretty good. Let me ask the question here. Start a poll. What's a better bet? Hang on 1 second. I'm bugging here. All right, this is what I want to ask. Okay. Gucci Manny money line -290. Manny and Pierce parlay minus what the hell is it? 227? 238. What the hell? Hang on. Oh. All right, guys, this is an interesting question where I actually want your feedback, right? Because I was all in this, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just bet on Gucci Mane. I wanted to talk more to the homie. I wanted to talk more to Johnny Says and see why he thought Des Moranis had a legit shot in this fight and why he was laying off of it. To me, this is an easy home run parlay. I think Pierce wins, but I was interested. Like, so what's a better bet? You guys tell me what bet you like better. And I'm going with either one of them, because I don't really see what he's seeing in Das Moranis, and that's why I wanted him to tell me what he sees. Like, get another set of eyes on it. Let me know what he sees. But I like that parlay, guys. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. There's not a whole lot else. Right now on my book, there's nothing left to bet on that card. That's all I have on the card. All right, let me get to some of your comments now. Let me get to the comments, and then we'll move forward. Havelock's in the building. Muscles is in the building. DJ Grizz in the building. All the homies are here. The hand history vault. Good afternoon. David, working for suckers. I like that. A job ain't nothing but work. Boxing fan. What up, boxing fan? What are the odds on this fight? On Gucci Mane right now is -290, which I like. And Chavez is +220. Blue Collar Living. It's been a minute, man. My brother in Christ. How are you, my man? How are you, my brother in Christ? It's good having you here, Blue Collar. They have no betting lines on the undercard. I was going to throw Grant Flores and Caden Griffiths in my 10 leg, but there's no. Yeah, I like that too. You know, I wanted to throw some of those layups in just to bring down the odds a little bit. I'm fine with betting Gucci Manny at just -290, but if I could bring it down with Griffiths or the other, just do it. Bet 365 has O'Shea Jones money line at -650. You barely see upsets in the U.S. unless it's a main event. Scoring is better out there. Yeah. You rarely see upsets. Is that because of better scoring? That second half of that, the first half is true. The second half is debatable. Pierce should win easily, assuming he's supposed to win. I wonder why Johnny sees in Pierce opponents to not take Pierce. Yeah, I wanted to have him on. I meant to ask him, but I was up to like 5:30 in the morning working on this tape. My brain's a little fried. I'm going to try to catch a nap at some point today. But I don't know. I wanted to hear him out on it. I wanted to hear his take on it. I always like his insight. Did Johnny do a video on the? I'll check Johnny's channel. Did Johnny do a video on Chavez and Flores? I'm going to have mine live right after this. They are really taking Pierce slowly. I literally forgot about him. Let's get this money. We hit Bam KO last week. Let's go. We did not get the Bam knockdown. I needed a freaking knockdown in the fight. I did not get. What's up, Gary? It's been a while. Oh, what up, Vlad Lopez? Vlad Lopez, the homie in the house. Good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard. Yeah, Johnny made a video on it. All right, I'm going to check out Johnny's video on it for sure. Absolutely. Eliza Pierce is going to run through his opponent. All right, let me come up with Muscles. You want to join me tonight? I'm going to go live about 8 o'clock your time. Can you join me tonight? Are you free? Jump on about a half hour or so. We'll run through all of this. We'll go through everything. Are you free, Muscles? Let me know in the chat or send me a text. But so here's my plan for the rest of this week. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm going to do a live time. I'm going to do 2 lives tonight. And I'm going to drop the Flores Chavez video shortly. So the Flores Chavez video will be dropped shortly. And I'm going to go live again tonight. Maybe with Muscles, but he has to let me know. So I'm going to do a live again tonight at 8. Maybe with Muscles, maybe not. Then I'm going to go live tomorrow during the afternoon. And then I'm going to go live after the Golden Boy fight. So I'm going to go live twice today and twice tomorrow. And I'm going to drop the Chavez video. And then I'm going to get to another video as well tomorrow. Well, that's the plan. And then Friday, I'm going to go live during the afternoon. Probably just one show. What up, family? A Junior versus... I think Junior gets the KO. Minus 650 for Junior. Yeah, minus 650 is okay. I was saying at minus 500, minus 550, it might be worth it. Minus 650, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I definitely think he gets the KO. I do. But is 650 worth it? I was saying yesterday, minus 5, minus 550. What I missed, let's make a nice mega parlay. Nice, safe one, big money one. You want to do that? Let's do that for the homie. Let's do that for Carlos Vegas. I would do this. I would do this. I would do that. I would do that. All right, here's your God. All right, Carlos, this is wild. This is a 9-leg parlay. A 9-leg parlay. And it's still minus money. This is wild. All right, ready for you? One of it's minus 290, and it's still here. Carlos, this is for you, the homie. 9-leg parlay. Manny Flores minus 290. Yumby minus 1800. Price Taylor minus 2500. Tony Harrison minus 2500. Steven Navarro minus 2900. Emiliano Vargas minus 1600. Rohan Polanco, minus 1,400. Bruce Carrington, minus 4,000. Clarissa Shields, minus 2,000. So I got a two-part question. Do you guys like this? And I'm going to leave it to you guys. Should I place this bet? Should I place this bet? Should I place this 9-leg parlay? And if so, how much money should I bet on this parlay? How much? You guys tell me. 9-leg parlay minus 105. What's the payout difference? 10 to 20 bucks? On the well, it depends on how much you bet, but yeah. Yeah, Junior is expected to get the KO. You are thinking too hard about this. Pierce has an easy win. Thank you. I think so too. What you think about Clarissa Shields by KO? I like it. I don't love it. Is there a prop just for it? You know what, Carlos? Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Clarissa's going to get this. You want to go with it? I say go with it. You know, sometimes you got to roll the dice in life. I like it. You think Polanco gets the KO, Gary? I do. I think the KO. I think there's good value in the KO. I would take the KO. I think the KO is a good bet. Carlos, sounds like Trump. A big, beautiful parlay. We're going to build a big, beautiful parlay. It's one of the best parlays we've ever seen. Yeah, I was speaking to the parlay experts, and they were saying this is the best parlay they've ever seen. It's a big, beautiful parlay. Anyone know Pierce Reach? I do not. Polanco definitely to get the KO. I like Polanco to get the KO. Top Rank made this fight just for the stoppage. It's going to make him look good. I think this fight is going to make him look good. And it's a guy we know Quentin Randall. The hardcores do. The boxing heads know who he is. This is a name. People are going to him and a whore. He stopped Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall, hot garbage. You want me to add Xander to it? All right, let's add Xander to it. That takes it to plus 139. Nine legs it's ridiculous. More legs than a spider. I think so, right? A spider's got 8 legs? Who's smart? Is there anybody smart in here? I'm not smart. Does a spider have 8 legs or 10? It has 8, right? I think so. I think that's right, DJ Green. Shout out DJ Green. Paco, KO should get the... I think so. Oh, damn, I can't join tonight. At 8, I have something going on at that time. No worries. $100 max on that bet. All right, I'll throw $100 on it. Good odds. Can you go through it again? Didn't see all the... I'll go through it again. We just added Xander. I'm going to take Xander off, but here's the parlay. Flores, Gucci Manny, minus 290. Yumby, minus 1,800. Price Taylor, minus 2,500. Tony Harrison, minus 2,500. Steven Navarro, minus 2,500. That's actually the one I'm least confident about. Emiliano Vargas, minus 1,600. Rohan Polanco, minus 1,400. Bruce Carrington, minus 4,000. Clarissa Shields, minus 2,000. 9 legs. If we add Xander, 9-leg parlay, minus 105. If we add Xander Zayas, it's a 10-leg parlay at plus 139. You guys tell me. Do we run it with Zayas at plus money? Do we run it without plus money? You guys tell me. What about tomorrow afternoon before the fights? We could do that. Let me text. I'm going to text you, Muscles. Let's figure out a time. I got some stuff going on. I'm going to do an afternoon show. I'm just not sure what time. I'll text you. I'll reach out to you. You can pick a time. David! Bruce Carrington KO at minus 650. I'd honestly rather take Clarissa Shields at plus 125. Like, are we sure Carrington's going to get the KO? I don't know. At minus 650, it's not worth the squeeze to me. Garner or Bellotti? I did my video on this. Tenny, check it out. But I like Bellotti. I like the fight to go the distance. I like Shields KO too at plus money. I'm not betting on no women's KO, no mo. Fair enough. Plus 500 for Bruce Carrington for decision. Ooh, I like that. Bellotti. I like Bellotti. Sky got a KO recently. It was good. I'm sure it was, I don't remember what it was, but it should be plus 5,000. I think Carrington gets the stoppage. Is it worth betting on at minus 6? You might be right. Like, he could get the stoppage. He could. At minus 650, is it worth it though? Like, there are better bets at minus 650. What's up, muscles? Like here, Xander Zayas is minus 450. Way better money. And I'm way more confident that Xander Zayas is just going to win than Carrington gets the stoppage. What do you think about Santana and Almeida to go the distance? Also, what do you think about... I was going to get this. I'm glad you brought this up, Blue Collar. I just did the tape of this. I just dropped the video on this. Before I watched the tape, I was on board with rolling the dice on Almeida at plus 350, plus 380, plus 390, whatever you were getting at. I thought the odds were good. After watching the tape, I realized two things. The Angelo Leo fight and such, that was 5 years ago. It seems like yesterday. It was 5 years ago. That's one. Two, he's way more shot. He's only 31, which wasn't alarming to me. But then you watch the tape on it. He's an old 31. He looks shot and faded. He's not as tight. He's sloppy. It's more one punch at a time. There's less movement. Jan Santana is going to beat the brakes off of him. And yesterday at this time, I was saying this could be an upset. After watching the tape, Jan Santana is going to beat the brakes off of him. You're getting into my parlay. No value with minus 1,600 now on Polanco. Take it by stoppage. I feel comfortable taking it by stoppage. I'd be good with that. Guys, please smash the like button. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them below. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them all below. Xander Zayas is getting a little wide, so I'm minus 450 today. I'm still good with it. I'm good with it. Take Xander Zayas at minus 450. It's like, to me, I'm more certain of that than I am of Carrington getting a stoppage. Always sure at Carrington's getting the stoppage, because at minus 650, you have to bet $650 to win $100. You better be quite certain Carrington gets the stoppage. Are we quite certain Carrington gets the stoppage? I would lean on the side that he gets the stoppage. He probably gets the stoppage. I'm just not convinced of it. And at minus 650, I'm not betting on it unless I'm convinced of it. If Carrington doesn't get the stoppage, are you guys that convinced? He needs to be. This is going to be my poll question, guys. Remember me to put this in the poll. Are you sure Carrington gets the stoppage in my next one, in my next show? That's the call. I like Polanco by KO more. Polanco KO, Jan moneyline, and Xander moneyline. That's the lock. That's the lock. Did you say you're at least confident in Navarro, or did I hear that wrong? Navarro should be a lock. They're all locks. They're all locks. All of them are locks. That's what everything I put there is a lock. Yeah. Okay, here's my point. Manny Flores. I think Manny Flores is going to dog walk Chavez. Yumby, Taylor, Harrison, Navarro, Vargas, Polanco, Carrington, Shields. Of those names, take Zayas off for the time being. Of these 1, 2, 3, 9 names, besides Gucci Man, so the other 8 names, who are you least confident in? I'm putting Navarro in because I think he's a lock, but I'm 98% certain on Navarro, and I'm 99% on everybody else. How's that? And Bellotti, and that's why, and that should make it spicy. I'm not gonna. I'm waiting for the move to become available for Emiliano Vargas. I want to see the KO prop for the fight. Vargas and Monster. Yeah, I'm waiting for more props to come out too. I don't really know that he's a monster. He's good. Plus 139 is not enough for a 10 leg. How about minus 105? Is that enough for a 9 leg? Gee, Johnny just texted you and said he's always cautious at these OTX cards. Fighters are just double checking that Elijah is legit. We're not overlooking. He's right. It's a fair point. See, it's a good point, Johnny. See, Johnny makes a good point. That's why I wanted to have mine. I'm having trouble typing. Johnny is A+ on his stuff. Johnny is really good. Yeah, he does, Boston. He knows his stuff. David Bellotti, man, I like him. Garner has great hands though, and knows how to adjust. Reese been beating low output guys, plus Garner promoted by Frank. Reese by Eddie. Track record speaks for itself. Yeah, all right. Eddie's track, a fair point, David. But I was watching the Met game while I was doing some stuff, and Francisco Lindor was 0 for 31, and they got 2 hits in a row. That's my Eddie Hearn analogy. Francisco Lindor is good. Eddie Hearn is good. He's not going to lose every single time. Eddie Hearn is going to get one, and this is the one he's going to get. He's not going to go 0 forever. I guess every other promoter. I try to catch lives when I can. It's great to have you, Boston. You're a great addition to the team. I got Bellotti. David's got Bellotti, I think. Yeah, Johnny's really good. He's a boxing junkie for sure. I'm not certain at all. Yeah, Jan Santana get the dub. Yeah, I've changed my mind over that. I'm very confident in Santana after seeing how faded my homie was, and then realizing those fights, the ones where he impressed all of us, were 5 years ago. Damn, Rocket, that's a good one. Plus 500. How bad is Shushu's opponent? He's not good. Carrington is definitely getting the KO. Lock it up. You guys like the KO. Luke Collins. Quentin Randall is good at surviving, in my opinion. I don't know about. He's getting stopped. Polanco all day on that one. You can just take him and throw Polanco in your parlay. Parlay him with I gave you guys a super safe parlay, so lock him up. Shushu is inconsistent. Segawa beat him, in my opinion. Yeah. A lot of people think that. It could have gone either way. It went Shushu's way. I'm not surprised, but it was a close fight. It could have definitely went to Segawa. Marshall Brown, after watching a lot of tape, I think betting Garner is near a lock. That's not saying Bellotti can't win, because he can win. That's with the right game plan. Garner should win it with his. Okay. I did my breakdown on the tape, so check out the tape. Manny Flores definitely a side. Solid fight. I got him. So I like Cushy Manny. You got Elijah Pierce winning up. I do. He's fighting a plotting guy that's there to be hit. I think Pierce lights him up. But Johnny's right. He lays off the OTX stuff, which is it's fair. Most of the picks I've seen have Bellotti winning. I had Bellotti. We were pretty much unanimous on that in this group the other day. When Bruce fought one of my old coaches, Segawa, he definitely looked horrible. He did not look good in that fight. But Segawa is actually good. Yeah, Segawa's a good fighter. Is good for real. I agree. The history of I can see a photo to victory for both Bellotti and Conor. I won't be playing it, but I may throw something light on Bellotti for shits and giggles. Good fight to live bet, guys. If Bellotti comes out strong, I would say live bet on him. Live bet on Bellotti. Muscles Brown, if Garner can't hold up to Bellotti Powell, then his chances of winning goes up massively. Keep in mind that most people think Bellotti has more power than this isn't the case at all. Yep. I'm not saying Bellotti's a one-hitter quitter. He does seem to have some sting on his punches. He gets a bunch of knockouts. He does. I know it doesn't look that way. His punches don't look particularly damaging, but he hurts people and stops people. I think Bellotti's one of those guys that may hit harder than we think. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, two shows today. I'm going to come back live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to spend a lot more time on the book. I'm going to go over all the book. Tonight, I'm going to go over all the fights on the book. We'll go over everything. Break everything down. Look at the props, the parlays, things like that. But for now, I give you guys a 9-leg parlay. That's short to hit. Let me check my poll. Oh, this is close. Guys, vote on this. This is super close. Do you guys want just Gucci Manny on the money line? Guys, I'm going to close this poll. This poll is super close. So vote in the poll now. I know not all of you have voted. I want all of you to vote. I'm going to close out this poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're closing the poll. All right. There we go. Poll complete. Gucci Man Moneyline is the better bet. Johnny swayed you guys. Good for him. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to get through these chats. Bellotti Def has some pop. I agree, DJ Green. If you want another chalky lock, take Frankie Wood at minus 2,500. He's a southpaw and spars Sam Noakes. Guys, keep that name in mind. Mike Rios giving a shout-out to Frankie Wood. Keep that name in mind. That's a name to watch. Boston Mikey says, I saw some UK channels pick Garner. The only Americans I saw confident in Garner was Chilltown. Did Johnny make a pick yet? I don't know. Did Johnny pick a winner in Garner Bellotti? Great show, like always. Appreciate you. Awesome show. Appreciate you. I don't know yet. I like Garner a bit more. I'm not putting any money yet. I'm going to live bet. I'm made good money last week with Latin and Dekar's live betting. You can always make money live betting. Live betting is a good option. I think Zayas is a lock. I do too. Perez Garcia doesn't have the aggressive and volume to beat him. I agree. Perez needs a KO to win. 100%. He's going to get behind a lot really early in the fight. Gardner has more power than Bellotti. I'm not sure about that. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap. Sagawa, awkward. Tough to look good with him. He's a tough guy. I agree. Bellotti is a bit taller, but has the shorter reach. David, you American. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap. It is July 23rd, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.